My name's Corey. This is 98.7 WMZQ. Hanging out backstage. Great weather. Great day for a concert. Cole Swindell, thanks for stopping by, man.
Hey, good to be here, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. I'm looking forward to tonight. It's been a while since I've seen one of your shows. You always bring it. It's always a fun time, and you got some great music out right now, too.
Hey, well, it takes me back. I remember my first tour was with Luke. You know, I was filling in for Thompson Square. I'll never forget it. And to be back at the same venues almost 6 years later to the weekend. This is the weekend, and it's pretty cool. So I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad John's here. And like I said, man, it's going to be a fun night.
So do you have anything special planned for us since it is the anniversary?
I'm going to give it everything I got. We're gonna have some fun, but I got a little, after chilling it, y'all just pay attention for just a second. I got a little surprise after chilling it, so check that out.
Now, you've been having some fun on social media. Your misconnections posts, love you too. Okay, they're hilarious. How long does it take to actually record one of those and go through that? Do you knock them out?
Yeah, no, that's what we do, though. It's kind of, and they have to look for those. All of them aren't like that. People are like, is this even real? And I don't even know. I'm like, there's no way this really happens, but either way, people put it on there and we read it, and it takes me a second to kind of, when I'm reading it, I don't want to know before. I want to just read it for the first time, and it does. It takes me a minute. I start laughing and cracking up, and I can't get through it. So, but that was a cool idea, I thought, that kind of brought a little light on Love You Too Late, you know, just a little. It's a serious song, up tempo, but it's kind of that's the fun part of it to me.
It's a great time, and with social media nowadays, you know, having the videos and stuff like that, it is a great time. So with touring with Luke and stuff, what's something you've learned from him that you've kind of taken with you?
Man, last night, this is the second night of the tour. Last night was the first one, obviously, and I felt like we had a great set. I walked off stage, and I was like, man, I missed it. It's good to be back, because we've had a lot of off time. And I watched Luke play 2 songs, and I watched that crowd, and I said, I have so far to go. It's unbelievable. And I love it, though, but that's motivating. I mean, honestly, I think this is going to be the best summer I've ever had, because I get to watch one of the best in the business, and he's always been close to me, but just watching him do his thing, and I hadn't seen it in a while, man.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. People that are listening, you got to come see this guy. It's unreal.
And it's one of those things, no matter what your craft is, you can always get better. You can always strive to be better.
Absolutely, and that's the part of it. I think I'm looking at it now like, man, once you get to where Luke is, I mean, where are you going to go? Like, so I'm going to enjoy the ride and just learn from people like him, because he literally, country music is lucky to have a guy like that, man, not just on stage but off stage. He's a great guy, and to be out here, this is our last hurrah, I think. I mean, I've always wanted to have one more tour with Luke, and this is it. And we're at the same venues I started at ever playing shows, so it's pretty cool.
It's surreal.
Yeah.
And I think once you get to Luke's level, that's when you start doing a trillion other jobs.
And that's what I'm saying. Everybody's like, you got any judge? No, I'm not American Idol. I just want to play venues like this right here and play my music. But hey, I'm happy for Luke, because when you're that big of a star, you get on American Idol, and you do that, and that's why I have to tell him sometimes when he's like, hey, join this country club, I'm like, Luke, I'm not you, buddy. You're on a different level than me. So, but no, man, he's so humble, and I'm just glad to be on tour with him.
So what's something, a fun purchase maybe you've made recently for yourself? You're like, you know what, I'm going to treat myself. I'm going to go get something.
Honestly, probably membership at a little country club at Old Hickory in Nashville. I love golf outside of music, and that was my thing. You know, I always like to take care of my mom, but that was the recent purchase. I joined the country club and looking to get a house out there. So yeah.
You do have to treat yourself. You work hard. So say you were to get into another business venture, whether it was to be a judge or to be acting or to get into restaurant ownership like Luke does, what would you say that would be for you?
I mean, everybody's kind of got the bar thing. I don't know. Like, that's what I'm trying to think about, because that's something I do. I want to do something other than music. I want to, build. And the bars are cool. I love bars. I've made a living in bars. I started in bars, but I don't know. Maybe a little dive bar called Coal in the Wall. It's kind of that's what I'd like. Dive bar that people can hang, just chill. So. And
you can show up be yourself and not worry about people mauling you, right?
I don't. I'm telling you, man, I don't mind that. I want to I want to have something in Nashville though that people can come see, and if that ends up being a bar, that's cool. If not, then we'll figure something else out. But right now, I'm just enjoying being on stage. So
last question for you, because I know you got to go. Do you have people recognizing you, like if you're out at a restaurant outside of Nashville, other cities, you're going maybe golfing, or maybe you're in the airport? Do you get people recognizing you, yelling you, chasing you?
I mean, every now and then, but it's unless I'm on stage, I'm either in golf clothes or just chill clothes, and I think they're not expecting it anyway, so it's cool. But if somebody does, I'm always, like I said, man, I'm just a fan of music and sports and all that, and if I ever got to see somebody I damn looked up to, that would be cool. So I'm always in the airport and whatever. I'm willing to hang with whoever. So.
Well, as a Georgia boy, hopefully our Braves can get
that's right.
propelled this season. Yes, and then the Falcons
it's a long season.
Need to get back in. But looking forward to the sports this season. And Cole, really appreciate you stopping by. Looking forward to the show tonight. It's going to be a good time.
Thank you, brother. Can't wait.